everybody, Derek here. We're going to take a look at Chinatown Detective Agency today. It's indie point-and-click cyberpunk detective thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've made some adjustments to. I've made some adjustments to the green screen filter thing, but I just see it now that it's not good enough. So let's go back to what it was. We're just going to have to put up with me being grainy, I think. Go with that. Anyway. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine on a dark screen. I guess it's not so great on a bright screen. Anyway, I'm gonna shrinky dink. How's everybody doing? I am not great. Feel like I'm gonna get sick sometime soon. So yeah, this could be a content warning stream for vomit. Characters in the game are fictional. Yada 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 yada. Okay, game's a bit quiet, so I'll boost the audio there a bit. Alright, settings. Always gotta check the settings. What have you got for us? Languages? English. What's alternative font? Oh, okay. That's for like, not dyslexia, but like difficulty parsing these kind of stylized fonts. And audio. Okay then. That's not a whole lot. That's not a whole lot of settings, but okay. Controls, I'm sure we'll figure out. Sure you want to start a new game? I mean, I did buy it, so, you know, makes sense. Alright, that's not from me. That's from the game. It's not coming from me. Singapore. 2036. Jogging.
Man looks upon all that he has made and sees
Not very much, really.
that it is good.
Eh.
Look
could be better.
upon my works, he says, and see my
And despair?
greatness.
No, see my greatness.
He recounts his deeds in word and song.
Knock that guy out
He
on the way.
builds
No?
monuments to his triumphs.
Get run over by the bus. No? I mean, he's gonna get shot, right?
No one but himself to marvel at his dominion.
Run over by car. Blown up by the baby.
This, and he is afraid.
Killed by police? Dog?
The idea
What?
that he is all alone in the inconceivable vastness of the universe.
No, don't talk about that. That's existential
terrifies
shit.
him into action.
Quit it. I don't want to know that
So
I'm
he
an insignificant
creates
speck
his
of dirt.
greatest work of all. A tribute to his likeness,
Faith book.
an extension of his being,
Robots?
a witness to the brilliance of its master, and the executor of his
X-rays? That can't be
commands.
good.
But man's greatest work of all
Dreaming capybaras.
does not see brilliance.
Is he being tracked
It
by this
sees
fly?
only corruption,
Yeah, it's AI. It's always AI.
vanity,
Shoot him.
hubris.
Shoot him. Pew.
And it dreams of a world untainted
Oh dear.
by the touch of man.
Alright. Toggle smartphone. Next tab. Toggle bottom panel. I'm sure I'll figure all this out. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we don't need to know that. A year later since the hummingbird robot exploded that guy.
It's a start.
A Miradharma.
I'm here for the housewarming party.
Justin Coe.
Well, well. A CID superintendent traipsing around Chinatown in the wee hours of the morning. Sounds like a tabloid headline.
Indeed. You can see in her portrait, is she wearing a bomb collar?
Once upon a time, maybe. These days, even a commissioner is part of the furniture down in Geylang.
You say so. Don't know where that is. I see there's a Horus
Hey,
tab at the
brought you a
very
little
bottom.
gift.
What the hell is that?
I don't drink, Justin.
Well, keep it in a cool, dark place and away from reach of children. Who knows, might be worth something one day when we finally run out of wine.
Wow, grim. It's climate change. Grapes won't grow anymore.
Did you bring me anything else? My first job, maybe?
Oh, cutting to the chase, huh?
Yeah, tutorial. Give it to us.
I am a business owner now. I've got bills to pay.
Yeah, I've got something. There's a potential client looking for a little help. I've already told him about you. He doesn't like meeting in crowded places, so you'll need to see him somewhere more discreet.
Okay, so the audio box doesn't auto-scroll. You need to do it yourself.
SPF?
14? 50?
Civilian.
50 for me. I'm Irish. we need as much sun cream as possible.
When are you going to hook me up with one of your officer buddies? You know, real work.
Firstly, you're welcome.
Indeed.
Secondly, you don't want to get involved with contract work at the department. Trust me, you'll do work you regret for a pittance, and you get yourself involved in some nasty shit for your troubles.
I only want to get
Lastly,
involved in good shit.
This is real work. This guy is well connected. He's got the kind of money that can keep your lights on. Lah.
Lights? I only have the one light. Singular.
You know, you can always just come back. The force is in bad need of people with your talents.
Nah, private sector pays better.
No. My days as a cop are over.
Oh, no harm in asking. Alright, my guy will send you a message soon. Keep him happy. Might actually stay in business
Keep
for a
him
while.
happy. What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, thanks. I owe you one.
Take care, Dama.
You can
Stay
have the
safe
you can
out
have the
there.
bottle of wine if you want.
Justin wasn't joking. This guy has a penchant for the cryptic. Under the shade of a tree where a man became one with the universe. The Bodhi tree. The Buddha was enlightened under a Bodhi tree. But they aren't native to Singapore.
Maybe he means the guy who got blown up.
Although, that doesn't mean there aren't any. Not a lot of places where exotic plant life can be found in the city. So that should narrow down my options.
Welcome to Chinatown Detective Agency. Missions will take you to different places in Singapore and the world. Right now, the mission tasks you with finding a Bodhi tree. Use that to open bottom panel, select map button to access the MIRT map, and select a location to travel there. Alright then, before that, I gotta press this button. A bookshelf, more for display than anything else. Who even reads actual books these days? Not me. World rendered in a hologram. But Pac always said I'd go places. Can barely see Singapore though, probably just a little green dot. My filing cabinets. Cost-cutting measure. Didn't think I'd see the day cloud storage would cost more than actual physical storage. Delivery menus, newspaper clippings, vestiges of a disappearing print media, but no detective agency is complete without a bulletin board. You say so. Computer. Encrypted email. I have no emails. Yeah, right. It's bullshit. You'd already have like 500 of them. All of them telling you about how big your penis can get. Map. Botanic Gardens is probably the place to go. On the way to Botanic Gardens. I should probably check that message. Botanical Gardens, first laid out in 1859 during British rule. Countless species of plants and animals have called this home over the years, but I'm here for one in particular, the Bodhi tree by Swan Lake. Client should be waiting there. Need to hack my way past the maintenance gate though. Can I check the messages somehow? Go. Picnic at midnight under the shade of a tree. Okay, it was just that. That's all that was. Alright then. Swan Lake. Away we go. Welcome to Renegade Software. Connect to the gate system. Please connect matching nodes To proceed hacking. This match. This may be detected by security systems. Wipe command history after successful infiltration. Okay, so this is just a matching game. The memory matching thing. Shit. Okay. Done. Is it midnight? No, I'm way too
There's
early.
nothing quite like the solitude of the gardens without all the children and the dog walkers, wouldn't you agree?
Get your own garden then. It's a public garden.
I wouldn't know. I've never broken into the gardens at midnight before.
It's not midnight though. It's 9:45.
I'm sorry.
It says it there
but I
right on
had
the
to do
screen.
it on purpose. I only work with people that show the kind of resourcefulness that you just did. Please, call me Rupert.
No.
I work for a special group of people with a wide range of interests.
Do they have a name?
We value our privacy, so whenever we need some legwork done, we outsource. And I assure you, it pays well.
According to who? In what? What are you
I
relating
like
the pay
the sound
to?
of that.
Does it
I
pay
just
well
have to say right off the
for
bat that
a
I'm
dog
an
walker?
investigator.
Does it pay well
not
for
a
a
thug.
CEO of
So
a
I don't do
multinational
dirty
corporation? Which?
Oh, Miss Dharma, I'm not looking for a thug. I'm here to ask you to get to the bottom of things, not to inflict violence or coerce.
Yes.
Having said that, were you to choose to use those methods to obtain what you seek, I won't stop you. One of our own is in need of some assistance. He is the majority owner of an insurance firm, offices in 15 countries. The financial
Wait, who
controller,
cares?
a man named Philip Ung, has disappeared, along with millions of dollars from the company's coffers.
Good for him.
A contractor managed to hack into Mr. Ung's phone, and of particular interest is a message received from an unknown source.
That's it from you? Did
It
you send the
reads,
message?
Of all men's miseries, the bitterest is this: to know so much and to have control over nothing.
That sounds like something you'd say, considering your whole Bodhi tree business.
That's some cloak and dagger stuff.
Indeed. The last known location of the phone before going silent was the National Library.
Nerd.
I'm no genius, but I can safely assume the message is meant to lead to a book or an article or something.
You're probably right. I'll get on it and keep you posted.
Yes, that'd be nice. Although, you won't need to. We'll know where you are. Most of the time.
Why? Are you watching
I'd
the
usually
stream?
find that creepy. But knowing that I'm dealing with a secret society of Singapore's upper nobility kind of dulls the edge.
Resourceful and funny. I like you already. Good luck.
Your mission log at the bottom right corner logs all your leads and other relevant information to the case. You can open it through bottom panel. Right now, you may want to go to the last known location of Philip Ung. No, I want to look at the tree. I remember seeing a tree like this somewhere near my old childhood home. It looks scary at night. The older folk would tell me not to walk too close to one at night. It doesn't look so scary through the jaded eyes of an adult. Maybe you're just not thinking hard enough. Ficus religiosa, also known as the Bodhi tree or the sacred fig. It is native to mainland Southeast Asia and the Indian subcontinent. The tree can live for thousands of years. It holds special significance in Buddhism, as it is the same type of tree as the one under which the Buddha attained enlightenment while in meditation. One such sacred fig tree located in Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka, is known as Yaya Srimaya Bodhi, and was said to be planted in 288 BC from a piece of the original Bodhi tree. Lies. It's just a tourist attraction. Okay, is there anything else I can do here before we move on? Other than read the news? Let's just come in. Alright, let's read the news. New contact added. Rupert. Okay, of all men's miseries, the bitterest is this: to know so much and to have control over nothing. leads to a book, allegedly. Right, we've done the Bodhi tree thing. What else we got? Evidence. Person of interest, Philip Ung. Everlife's financial controller, single MBA, reservist infantry sergeant, national social grading system score 5. Don't know, is that good? Is it like golf? Do you want to be higher? Do you want to be lower? This is just the log, okay. Alright, libraries, huh? Where do you think the library would be? Civic district? No sitting at all? Is that what that says? Oh well, it's gone now. Alright, National Library, National Gallery, or the Wine House. Well, National Library, I guess. Why to see more? Centre of neoclassical architecture and home to Singapore's oldest and most important landmarks. The old and new Parliament Houses, the Asian Civilizations Museum, Victoria Theatre, the National Gallery, St Andrew's Cathedral, the Supreme Court. The small district is dense with buildings of significant culture, historical and national importance. It is located not far from the Bra Batha neighbourhood, which was once the site of a jail that housed convict labourers from other British colonies in the early 19th century. Brits are never not at it. Important dates. 1822. The district started out as an urban master plan by the founder of Singapore, Sir Stamford Raffles. Why is founder in quotes? I wonder. Wonder why that could be. 2015, a parade centred around the Pandang open field marked the 50th year of Singaporean independence. 2030, the National Gallery opens the Europa Gallery to house iconic pieces of European art bought by private collectors. Okay, National Library. A National Library. It's a miracle it's still up and running considering how underfunded the government is. I'll need to run a search on the database to know which section of the library I should be headed for. Good. Hey, how's it going? Have you ever photographed the grey-headed fish eagles at Sungai Padang recently? There are 3 of them, last I checked. Used to be 6, not so long ago. Okay. If you're lucky, you'll catch them diving into the river for fish. Won't see much of that in the next few years, the way things are going. Fuck. Doesn't need to be so grim. Really needed to work on my assignments instead of procrastinating. Not today, though. Hey, you know what? Future's moving faster than we think, and I get this uneasy feeling that we're moving towards some sort of inevitable. Guess the future ain't what it used to be, huh? No, it's the present now. I think that's why I prefer reading about history. I'm like a nostalgia kind of guy. Call me biased, but these days old school is still best school. No, it's just what you're familiar with. Hey Melwan, happy Friday, it's point and click day. It's kind of point and click. I'm on Switch, so it's sorta, I guess. But it's point and click day for us, I guess. You have Monkey Island later, right? To jump over to that when that's well, when we're done here. One of the key mechanics of Chinatown's detective agency is that it requires the player to figure things out on their own. No! Hold my hand for puzzles. That means going online and doing a search for information that could help you crack a clue. In this case, you should run a search on the quote Rupert told you about. Then type the author name or the name of the book the quote came from in the National Library's automated receptionist console. Welcome to the National Library. Please enter a book name, author name, publication title, or keywords. Oh wait, did they mean like literally go on the internet? not in the in-game internet? Go on the literal internet and figure it out? Okay. The importance of history being truthfully recorded from all points of view cannot be understated. One prevailing truth will ring forever throughout time as long as a keen eye can find it. Fortunately, sometimes people will not accept the truth and want things more out of convenience. This is when they need a hard wake-up call to shake them out of apathy. You'll never respect yourself if you only overcome what is weaker than you. What? So what have you been reading lately? Articles telling me how everything is terrible. It's point and click adapted to console. Yeah, pretty much. It's a twin stick and very slow. Okay, we need to actually look this up. This is the kind of weird, but alright. So hang on, what's the quote? I'll check on my phone, I guess. Gonna have to keep like a have to keep like my laptop open or something. Alright. Of all men's Oh, that was easy. Of all men's miseries, the bitterest is... All... Is this... Yes. What's the name of the book? The History of Herodotus. Okay, so I'll just try Herodotus and see how that goes. Alright, open keyboard. Herodotus. Proceeds to Central Public Library, Basement 1. Here we go. Alright. This is weird. Literally look up the solution. That's one way to deal with it. Where do you, Basement 1? Okay. Singapore history, no. Asian history, no. Asian history, no. Or the Greek history, I guess. General and world history, yeah. Be in here, I guess. Nope. Alright. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have seen a laptop somewhere around here, have you? No? Ugh. Well, no worries. Have a good one. Sorry, buddy. Oh.
Wow, look at that! A new phase! You here for the free Wi-Fi?
Yes, definitely.
I'm looking for a book.
Well, you came to the right place, Amira.
Sure you are. Oh, you're serious.
Sure am.
Sorry, it's just that we don't get many visitors looking for books these days. Or these years. Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Histories by Herodotus.
Goodness, Herodotus. Okay, follow me.
It's a name I've not heard in a long time. We're going the wrong way. We're going the... Alright. Oh. It's just like right here?
Here we go, the Histories, Herodotus. Twickenham Press, 1952. Probably hasn't seen the light of day since I was in primary school.
When was that? This is 2030 something.
Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
Do you have any other publications of
On
it?
the contrary, a lot of the stuff Herodotus wrote in the book is pretty out of the ordinary. It was his attempt at chronicling the world of his time, and let's just say he got pretty creative. Flying snakes, ants the size of foxes, stuff like that.
Oh, it sounds like Elden Ring.
Hang on. Some parts of these pages have been underlined.
Oh, who has disfigured a library book, you piece of shit?
Ugh, yeah, some people like to do that.
No, there's something strange about this one. Some of the pages have a single letter underlined. A telltale sign of a cipher. This is a clue.
Clue?
Yes, I'm a detective.
Look, I'm trying to track down the last person who used this book. Is there some way I can access CCTV footage of this part of the library?
Can you not just check it? Well, I suppose he didn't check it out. There's people looking for books right there. Maybe they're just pretending to be looking. They're looking at books. I don't think they're looking for books. There's that guy on his watch. Not sure what he's doing.
Technically yes, but you'll have to file a J2 form and an Annex B form and personally hand it over to the director, but he's on vacation in Fiji.
Cool, I'll fly to
But you
Fiji.
could also file an e-application to the security department and...
Or I could pay you.
No, I haven't got time for that.
$20.
Hang on. What's going on here? Things are escalating pretty quickly.
I'm a private investigator. A person's gone missing and I'm trying to track him down. The only lead I've got led me to this book.
And you're thinking the underlined parts are a clue?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't think they're a clue. I'm pretty sure they are.
Pretty sure? Sure. Certain? Or they
Look,
are?
do you think you could at least help me find out who the last person to check this book out was?
Yes, but I'm not really allowed to tell you.
It's okay, you can tell me anyway.
Not
We're
even
friends.
for $100?
100? I said 20.
You know, for your troubles.
Jesus, inflation.
And of course, there's the priceless sense of accomplishment that comes with helping solve a case.
Oh, go away, EA.
So this is what it's come to. I mean, politicians getting bribed is sort of the norm now. The librarians? Oof.
You don't have to get bribed. You don't have to take the money.
I'm sorry.
You could just tell
You're
me.
right. That was a stupid idea. Look,
Tell you what, 300? And you got yourself a deal.
300.
Being a librarian doesn't exactly pay grade, and times like these, you gotta look out for number one, you know?
Number $100?
Oh, 300 it is, I guess.
I didn't even get to chest it. That was my lunch money.
Okay. Says here, the book was checked out about 83 hours ago by a Genevieve Go.
Address?
Well, now we're really breaking the law, aren't we?
Come on, in for a
Let's
penny.
get real. The law is out of service until further notice. If this person's going to be found, we'll have to work around it.
We?
Well, let's see. 42 Biddock North Avenue, Unit 12, 4081.
That's a big unit. 12 to 4081.
Perfect. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
Listen, I'm gonna have a look at the book. Maybe I can make sense of the clue.
Sure, you do that.
That would be extremely helpful.
Knock yourself out.
Ooh, does this technically make me a private eye now?
No, private eye assistant.
Yeah, you could say that.
Ah, that's nuts! Okay, I'll let you know if I make a breakthrough.
Alright, you have to print up your own cert though, like I did. Alright, I gotta find a Genevieve Go now, I guess. Oh no, I don't have to find her. I know where the address is. Alright, news. New location, Badonk. Badonkadonk. Head to Badok. Last person to check out the book lives in that. Okay, that's where we're going, so. Map. Badok. Go. Smart girl, yeah. She got me good. I was only gonna give her 20 bucks. And they're getting 300 out of me. Badok, Singapore's most populated residential town. Without the exact address, finding someone would have been like looking for a needle in a grain silo. Would it? Just rummage around until you get stuck by something. There you go, found a needle. Or get a magnet. What up, Roops? Mira, how are you doing? Followed a lead that led me to an apartment in Badok. Block 42, yes. Pretty worrying you already know, but yeah, I'm here. No one's home, so I can probably hack the lock. Do it. My guys will turn off the block's camera system. It's on the city-wide network, so we'll have it disabled by the time you put the phone down. Why don't you unlock the door? Keep you updated. Alright, more memory games. Whoops. 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 Shit. I hate memory games. No! Was that the first one? No, it wasn't. This is not gonna end well. Alright, that's the dog face. I should call them out on what they look like. It'd be easier to find them that way. Well, someone left in a hurry. I should feel around for the light switch. Really? It's the future. Can I just say lights? Toggle switch. That was easy. Grand Cru San Emilion, 2025. An expensive bottle of wine in a working class apartment block. Somebody splurged. Somebody that ran into some newfound cash, perhaps. Door. Well, let's check everywhere else first. Genevieve was a fan of mech anime. Who isn't? Impressive collection of toy models. Good for you. Wonder if she put them together herself. She left in such a rush, she left the computer on. What kind of unforgivable porn has she been looking at? Looky here. To Philip Ung at Skamaler. Plan. Whole bunch of numbers. Might be time. No, it's too long to be a timestamp. No. That's a good wine, San Emilion. Really? I don't drink, so I would have no idea. I'll take your word for it. It's 2025 though, so it's future wine. Or grapes, I guess. It's a secret code. I'm betting the book in the library is the key. Time to head back. Already? I didn't even check the toilet. Wherever Genevieve is, looks like she's packed up and left. I doubt she's still in the country. Yeah, but the toilet. To check. Fine. Guess we'll never learn about the toilet secrets. Turn the light off. It's only, you know, it's only fair. Don't want to run up her electricity bill while she's out of the country. All right, back to the library. Do I have to walk the whole way? Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, good. She just came up to me.
Ah, just in time. It appears the book is a key to cracking some secret message.
Yes, that's what a cipher is. Thank you.
The highlighted letters and the page numbers are linked, and they probably correspond to an encoded message.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda like this?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yes. The message is purely numerical. I'm betting these numbers point to a specific page in the book which contains a highlighted letter.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Let's try it out.
Oh, God. Decipher the secret message. Great. Okay. We've got one. Okay, so 14. Is there a 14? No. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need an actual notebook for this. Fucking hell. This is real old school point and click. Where's my pen? Ugh. Okay, we've got a. There's no 14. Is there a 144? Yes, okay. 144 is L. Alright. Jesus. Alright, L. And then 77? Is there a 77? Yes, U. 99? This one's gonna take a while to figure out. 99 is D. 104. It's S. Luds? Alright. 11 or 115? 115 is T. 75 is O. 142 W. $69, nice, is don't see it. It's 600 now. They don't go that high. It must be there. I'm just blind. No, there it is. N. Okay, 142 again is W. 109 is E. They have to go with 69, of course. They have to put it in. 101. D. What the hell? Oh, hang on. Lud's Town Wed is what I have so far. 69 again. What was 69? Forgot. Should have wrote this down. N. 109. E. 104. Probably have just looked this up, really. What is the solution? But whatever, we're here now. 104. Here's 104. Am I blind? 109, 104. There it is, S. For 99 again is D. 84. A. 155. Y. Alright, Lud's Town Wednesday. That's what I have so far. Okay, 125. 100, I'm blind. 125. S. 112. I. 97 is X. Yeah, X. 6. 121. F. Shit. I'm getting there, game. Give me a second. 120 is O. 86 is OR. 115 is T. 182 is Y. 640. Ludstown Wednesday 640 is what I have. It's 144. Did I do that wrong? L, no. 77. Alright. Let's try it. Ludstown Wednesday 640. Hope this works, because I'm not doing that again. I'm just looking it up.
Ludstown Wednesday.
It worked.
6:40.
A meeting place and a time. Ludstown. Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Wherever it is, it's probably where Philip and Genevieve have gone off to. I doubt this place is in Singapore. Genevieve left in a hurry. I'm betting this is a flight.
Ludstown.
Says here there were only 3 flights at 6:40 on the Wednesday after the email was sent. Istanbul, London, and Osaka. I'll have to do a little digging to find exactly where they went. I gotta go. Thanks for everything.
No problem. I'm meeting, by the way.
Let's go.
If you need my help again, you know where to find me.
Alright, but
I
it
like
better
that I
not
can
cost
put
me
my encyclopedic
$300
knowledge to
every
good
time.
use, but bring cash.
Oh, God.
Noted. Thanks, meeting. I'll be in touch.
Why don't I just give you some wine instead? Because I don't drink. Amira, Rupert, Philippong and his girlfriend are no longer in Singapore. I expected as much. Do you know where they went? They left a clue behind. I'm still figuring it out, but I'll need money to book a flight. Say no more. Wiring you partial payment for the job. Book your flight and get to them as soon as possible. Wherever they are, I can make a few calls and track their precise location and call me when you land. What happens when they get back here? You shouldn't worry about that. Just find them. You'll get a bonus for bringing them back here. Alive. Alright then. Now that you know where the suspect... I don't know where the suspect is. It's time to fly there. The game features a flight booking system called Horus. Use OR to open bottom panel, select Horus button and book a flight to wherever you think Philip and Genevieve have gone to. After that, travel to the airport. If you are too early for your flight, you can speed up time by waiting. Use wait on the bottom panel. Wow. This game. Right, where do we think they've gone? It's optional to bring them back alive. Find Philip. Find out where Lud's town is. Well, we're going from Singapore. Where do we think town would be? So what was it? London? London, Osaka. Oh shit, what was the first one? What was the first one? Alright, Istanbul. Istanbul, London, or Osaka. Now, I don't think any of the London... No search online. Not this time, it seems. I don't think London has any codes that would end in town. So we'll try Istanbul first. Alright. Maybe I do need to actually look up where Ludstown is. This game. Ludstown. 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 It's London. That makes sense. You know what? That makes sense. Etymology. Oh, it's like, yeah, you got it too. Yeah. Guess that's the etymology for it. Alright, London. We need to depart now, presumably. What time is it? It's quite early. We can get the earliest flight we can get. Is that 0237? I can't tell if this is the old name. Yeah, the old name for London. I can't tell if the clock on my left is in PM or if is that 2 AM. $550. Fuck that. Are they all gonna be that? Alright, they're all gonna be that. Never mind then. I hope that means that it's 3 AM. Purchase this ticket. Alright. And now, let's go to the airport. Right, head to departures. Cannot board the flight yet. He's come back 3 hours before departure. But it is 3 hours before departure. It is 3 hours though. Oh, now it'll let me in. Oh, that's a long flight. That was a long flight. It's 10 hours. Wowzers. Rupert, I think they're in London. Could you reach out to your feelers and see if you can track them down? Okay, hang on. Many hours later. City surveillance network spotted them at an apartment not far from Canary Wharf. God bless AI-powered face recognition. 6:40 in the message. If it was Dublin Airport, you'd need to arrive 5 hours before. Yeah. CCTV footage shows a man that matches Philip's profile enter the apartment a few hours ago. Go now. Okay then.
Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, just outside the apartment.
Listen, cornered snakes tend to strike in furious desperation. Be careful, just in case.
Alright.
Thanks. Don't worry. There's always a diplomatic solution to every problem.
Is there? Are you sure? I'm not sure that's true.
Mr. Ng, I'm Amira Dama from Singapore.
This game is giving me vibes on Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. It's a good little bit of that. There is a lot of globetrotting. Like, there's an entire system just for booking flights.
I've been sent to ask you a few questions. Can I have a few minutes?
Kaboom. I know it. Hope
Looks
I have
like
a
the
gun.
diplomatic solution isn't going to work today.
Because she wouldn't. That's the thing. In like Singapore, she wouldn't because it's like super illegal. Actually, that's only in Hong Kong. Maybe she would have. When you see the crosshairs icon above Amir's head, it means that a shootout is about to begin. Press A to unholster your gun and begin the shootout. But I don't want to.
What are you doing, Philip?
It's done! I'm done! I'm not going back!
Yes, you are. So is Genevieve. Alive. Put the gun down.
I'm done! I've done what I was told, and I'm gonna live with it! Even if it means we have to die.
Who's this we? She doesn't look like she wants to die, Philip. Whenever you enter a shootout, you'll be able to move the crosshair with L and shoot with A. Shoot Philip to disable him. You should always try to shoot your target in the hand or arm to avoid killing them. Oh god, with an analog stick? Really? Be careful, you've got limited time to take your shot. If you run out of time, you'll automatically kill your... Okay. Shit. Oh, it's that arm I have to shoot. I thought he wanted me to shoot the one around her neck. Now, thinking about it now, it probably would have shot straight through her. Did that work?
The woman of the hour is back in the house.
Rupert, I thought you didn't want to meet on site.
Hello, Rupert. How's our man doing?
You shot him many, many times in the wrong arm, but he's okay.
He was discharged from the hospital yesterday. He was carted to CID HQ, but not before I could have a word with him.
By words, did you mean bullet?
He had quite a story.
Oh? Care to share?
No, I'm not paying you for
It
that.
appears
Oh.
Philip's little heist wasn't his idea.
I didn't say you could sit, Rupert.
He had accomplices?
Accomplice suggests that it was a team effort, but it's not that. It's more like he received instructions from someone else. Someone that's proving to be elusive.
An elusive man, you might say.
I've got a feeling that you aren't here for a courtesy call.
Oh, I have another job for you.
Be thankful. Repeat business is hard to come by these days.
Why, are there hundreds of detective agencies out there?
Get yourself something good to eat. Get some rest. You've earned it.
Tell me what to do, Rupert, unless you're paying for it.
Call me when you're ready to go deeper down the rabbit hole.
Thanks. See you when I see you.
Good day, Miss Dharma.
Game auto says at the end of every mission. Okay. Picnic at midnight. Case closed. But it doesn't seem like you can save during the mission, so that's interesting.
God, what a shithole.
Thanks. I live here.
The things I do for some people.
Hi, can I help you?
Amira Dharma.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, did we have an appointment?
No, I'm a walk-in customer. The door was left open, so I let myself in.
I definitely locked the door, but okay.
I'm Tiger Lily. I apologize for the unannounced visit. I'm here to talk about a potential job.
This is a
No,
paying
that's
job,
quite all right.
right?
Please, have a seat. Tiger Lily. Is that a stage name or something?
No, my parents are just assholes.
Something like that. I'll stand if you don't mind.
Can't actually sit down in
don't
this
have
dress.
long. I'll give you the quick abridged version. A friend needs some help with a family matter.
Right. So, mob.
Here, have a look at this.
Alright. A stamp encased in a thin protective plastic film. It's in great condition. Part of the cancellation mark is clearly visible. Alright. Adrena pole. Turkey? Maybe?
Nice looking stamp.
Sure, if you're into that kind of thing.
Nerd.
My friend needs someone to return this stamp to the place of its origin. No questions asked.
Oh, but I've got so many questions.
I'm sure you
Sure,
do.
just don't ask any of them.
My friend is willing to pay $8,000 for the return of this stamp. No questions asked. We will, of course, require some official acknowledgement that it has ended up in the hands of the right people. An email from a government official or museum will do.
Okay,
Can I just take a
so
selfie
you need
with
me
them?
to figure out where this stamp came from, travel all the way there, and return it to anyone willing to take it. Seems fishy. Why doesn't your friend just hire a stamp collector to figure it out and send it to wherever it needs to go via courier?
This needs to be done with the utmost confidentiality. It needs to be done in person, and it needs to arrive where it needs to safely and securely. If you want a long career in private investigation, you better get used to unusual requests like these.
Don't tell me what I want.
Okay, I'm sure I can work it out.
Are you? How sure? 'Cause it's me who has to do it. You can leave now.
Good. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Travel expenses won't be covered.
fuck you.
So try to keep your movements efficient and decisive.
Got it. I'll let you know when I make a breakthrough.
Please do. I'll wait for word. It was a pleasure, Miss Dharma.
I doubt it somehow, but okay.
Nice to meet you. Speak to you soon.
Bye. Questions will have to wait. I need to figure out where the stamp came from. The stamp has part of a cancellation mark, which indicates the exact city it was sent from. 4 letters are part of the city's name. If I can deduce the missing letters, I can find out the specific origin of the stamp, which may prove helpful. Right then. Alright, R-O-U-T. R-O-U-T, and we've got Andrinopol and Ottomanes and Post. Ottoman is like Austria or Hungary, maybe? So... get the phone out again. This game. Never had to do actual fucking outside the game research and have it actually be required. So we'll try like Andrinopol. Of course, the first thing I get is Android because that's what I'm usually looking up. Andrinopol. Where is that? Turkey. Okay. Where did I say Turkey? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Anyway. Then route. There's an actual stamp. There's an Adrenopol stamp was also a thing. Okay, so maybe Turkey, and then a country or a city in Turkey that has R-O-U-T in its name? I think it is Istanbul, yeah, that one. Constantinople. Not Istanbul, no, it's Constantinople. Wrong way around. Turkey. It's telling me how to cook a turkey, not the country. Ankara city code. Maybe. Ankara's city code. Postal code, maybe? No, these are all numbers. City code, maybe. No, these are numbers too. I don't know. I'm thinking it's Ankara though. That's the site I manage? Here? This cathedral? Or the android side I was looking on? What else would I look for? I don't know. Try to go to Ankara, I guess? What time is it? Probably won't make that one. I might make that one if we move it. Okay, we'll try. Philetic Museum. It's only the origin country I had to go for. I thought I had to go to the city. That's a beautiful stamp. It was issued during the Ottoman years. Beautiful specimen. Yeah, specimen even. Can we know to whom we owe our gratitude? Generous soul wishes to remain anonymous. Let's leave it at that. Museum can keep it, but I expect an official letter of acknowledgement for our donation. Of course, that's the least we can do. One last thing, please. The Philatelic Museum is a community-run organization. We can't afford official historians. Does the donor have any more information behind the stamp, which city it came from? Shit. I'm gonna say Ankara. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna say Ankara. Thank you. You'll receive the acknowledgement letter soon. Please send the donor our thanks. I guess that's correct. Return to your office. Alright, time to go home. Alright, let's get a flight back home, so. Alright, what time is it? It is 8:30. Shit. It's not happening today. Alright, tomorrow, so. Can I board the flight? Cool. How long would you like to wait? 6 hours? Oh, I didn't calculate that right at all. What time is the flight at? 10 something? 4 hours. 5 hours to make sure. Just gonna hang out in Istanbul overnight. Now we can go home. Right, back to the office. You were very super wrong. You definitely sent it to the wrong place. Where's my officer? I have an email. I never get one of those. Never get one that's important anyway. I should be traveling in a few months there. Nice, nice. Dear Miss Dharma, the Philatelic Museum of Istanbul sends their most heartfelt thanks for your donation of an Ottoman-era stamp. We've consulted our volunteer historians, and it turns out the stamp was originally sent from Beirut. Oops! Which was once a part of the empire. Still, your contributions to the preservation of our historical heritage will enrich the lives of collectors and enthusiasts for generations to come. Well, super wrong there. I was not sure how I was supposed to get that, but okay. Lily, I'm back. Got your letter from the Istanbul Philatelic Museum. Great work, Mr. Arma. My friend is quite pleased. Is he? Really? Thank you, but what I really would like is an explanation, you know, just out of curiosity. You'll get more than that, Mr. Arma. Please come and visit me at my health club in Gaylong whenever you get the time, but please make it soon. I'll give you the backstory. Perfect. Thank you. See you soon. I guess Beirut, because it's R-O-U-T. That's how I was supposed to get it. Half of it right, you got it back. I guess. I'm not sure how I was ever supposed to figure that out. Or what Google search I was meant to do to make that happen. Anyway. Let me see the messages. Why can't I go down to messages? Weird. I have a new email. Yeah, I know. Tiger Lily's been at it. Alright. It's 1 a.m. Wonder if I can just go. There's a Tiger Lily at our health club in Gaylong. I assume it's too early. I got paid though. Got my 8 grand out of it. Now I can afford to take Mei Ling on. Tiger Lily's club. Oh, I can go in. It's nearly 2 a.m., but it's fine.
Miss Dharma.
This is quite the health club you've got going on here.
Lily, hope it's not a bad time.
It's the perfect time.
Call me Tiger.
Please, come in.
I'm already in. As you can see, there is a roof over my head.
Welcome to my little kingdom.
Alright.
This is Lucas Yo, the former owner of the stamp you brought back to Turkey.
How's it going, Lucas?
Pleasure to finally meet you, Miss Dharma. That was great work.
If you say so.
Pleasure's mine, Mr. Yo. Of the revered Yo family, if I'm not mistaken.
Revered is a word best suited for those deserving of it. I prefer the word infamous. But legions would disagree, as I'm sure you're well aware of.
I guess, if you say so.
The Temple of the Self has hundreds of thousands of devoted followers, but Lucas here seems to think it's all a sham.
Well, it is religion.
The temple has been racked with controversy for years, if I may speak frankly.
Speak as truthfully as you wish. You'd be a holier person than any of my kin for doing so. As you probably already know, the most holy father of the temple, who also happens to be my biological father, has passed away.
Hey, a cake cat, 75? Hello, detective. How's it going? As you probably already know.
I've inherited wealth of no small consequence.
Can I have some?
Wealth I want nothing to do with.
Cool, I'll take it. All of it. Just, here's my account.
That includes a valuable
Fill her
stamp
up.
collection that my father amassed through the decades.
Been selling off someone else's collection? You dick.
I have decided to salvage a little decency for my own family by donating them back to their places of
Enjoying
origin.
time internet spoofing in the
Ottoman
future.
stamp was just one of many.
Yeah, it's
And
kind
I'm
of,
hoping you can
it's
help me
weird
get rid
to
of
be
a few
asked to
more.
do that in a game, but it's fun. It's interesting. I think doing it on my phone is a bit of a pain in the ass, but otherwise it's fine. It's
I would
interesting.
be happy to be of service. It's just... well, I suppose I don't completely understand why. I'm sure some of those stamps could be worth a pretty penny.
Tempting, isn't it? You could sell 1 or 2 of the stamps to a collector for the same amount of money you would probably earn in a good year.
Hey, you don't know how much I earn.
But let me remind you that you would be profiting from a lie. In my opinion,
Really?
the worst lie of them all. A promise of salvation that can never be kept.
But I'm not part of the church. I just have a stamp and I'm selling it.
You don't know the trail of destruction the temple leaves in its wake,
Oh.
Miss Dharma.
Good. I don't want to know. That way I can keep my hands clean of this. Plausible deniability.
Point taken. Well, let's take a look at those stamps then.
Cool. A set of 2 identical stamps encased in protective film. No cancellation marks are visible, meaning they are potentially in unused condition. A set of 5 stamps from the same series encased in protective film. There's a cancellation stamp visible. Harp. Okay. That's 2. Okay. Well, that's Greek. Other than that, I don't know. And Thailand, maybe? Fen. Currency uses the fen.
Some of these are in mint condition.
So you haven't gotten go at it yet. Tips. I'm actually the second stamp case myself. Okay.
And I have no use for
Well,
them.
you might see. You might
But
try to
maybe
figure it
others
out.
will. Please get them to where they'll be better appreciated.
I'll get to work. Do I still get a bonus for finding out which city the used ones were sent from?
Yeah, but I got it wrong.
Yes, you'll get something extra for putting in more work. Good luck.
Call me when you've got updates.
Got it. It was nice meeting you, Lucas.
Right. Well, I didn't figure out. That the other one came from Lebanon. I didn't get that right. Jade tiger prowls atop a lacquered wood base. Expensive. Probably Hotan jade. The tiger snarls. Elegant ferocity. Perhaps a reflection of its owner. An idyllic scene of a house by a gently flowing river. Serene, fragile, but steadfast, despite being a helpless witness to whatever it is that goes on in here. Sex. It's always sex. Mezcal, Cuban rum, Madeira. These are hard to come by nowadays. She's probably got connections in the right places. You wouldn't want connections in the wrong places, now would you? Alright. Let's go home first. Back to the office at least. Try to figure out where these stamps come from. So one of them is Greek of some kind. The other one needs to know what country uses the fen, I guess. So... which one do we do first? Let's try this one, since this one came up first. So... it's a face. Paxmai. Which I'm pretty sure is Greek. But I don't know what they would translate to. My stamp. Postage stamps and postal history of Greece. Well, I don't see our one. Or rather, I see one that looks like our one. But it's Greek. So, Athens, I guess. I wonder if I can find its image. There's one that looks very, very like it, but it's not this one. And there's one from literally this game, too. You want me to do the harder one first? Okay, we'll do the harder one first. Okay. Now the fen... it's a fen, and that's like a monastery tower. What kind of plant is that? Let's see, currency. Currency, fen. Okay, it's China, actually. I found that with stamps, it's always best to know the language, or at least understand whatever's written. No idea what that says. I couldn't even begin to figure that out, but the fen apparently is Chinese. A fen is equal to a 100th of a yuan, so it's like a penny. Penny in the Chinese currency. And then harp, I think, or harb, possibly. Could figure out where the cancellation stamp is from. Let's look for like Chinese stamps. What do they look like? China stamp. Or we go with postal stamp. It's giving me something else. Postal. Postage? Postage stamps. This is riveting stream gameplay, I know. I don't see this stamp on it. And it mightn't actually be from China. It might just be... It's used, that currency is used, so... Chinese territories? Or ye olde Chinese territories? Thailand, maybe? They have... where they... It's harp or harb. Like, there might be a B at the end there. I'm not sure. It does look like harp. Alright, Thailand stamps literally say Thailand on them, so it's not that. Alright. Country... Or city, I guess. City containing the letters. No, not contrasting. This is why I didn't want to do it on my phone. Containing letters harp. It's giving me Ireland for the harp. Fuck's sake. Cities, maybe? Cities. Containing, maybe if I put it in quotes. This is not helpful. Can you do like a regex on... Can you do a regex in Google? Absolutely riveting. Not gonna lie though, I guess this is why most people show their spoofing. Oh well, I was not aware that it was required for this game. It looked interesting, so I thought I would do it. I don't think you can do a regex in Google. Maybe if I use maps. Use maps and I go to like, I don't know, go to like Hong Kong and zoom in on that. Alright, if I'm in there and then I just start typing harp, because it looks like it starts with harp. There's Harpur in India. It might be there. There's a couple of places in India that it could be from. On the other hand, there's a Harpstadt in Germany. It could be from there. Alright, for the interest of the stream, I'm going to assume it's Harpur India, but I think it came from China. Do I even need to go anywhere? I mean, I could go to Hong Kong. Kuala Lumpur is in there. Is it literally here? Could I just stay in Singapore and go to the museum here? Maybe the National Gallery will take it. Welcome to the Europa Gallery. Oh no, this is for European stuff. Alright, no, it's not gonna be here. I'm headed out. Good luck with the spoofing. Thank you, Cake Cat. I'll try to figure out what the hell's going on with this game. Can't be that hard, right? Let's take a flight to Shanghai? Hong Kong? Try Hong Kong. It's almost 12. Oh. By the way, a hint, try clicking on the blue icon at the top right. It's like, yeah, I did see that, alright. Thank you. Thanks to Kit Kat. It's a gateway to serve 70 million passengers in a single year. It has suffered the same fate as other global airports after the COVID pandemic. Oh boy. It's led to a drastic decline in traffic that is yet to bounce back to its once lofty levels. I doubt that somehow, but anyway. Still, it is the second busiest airport in the world after Shanghai Pudong, serving 48 million passengers annually, many of whom are Chinese tourists as well as refugees from all over the world seeking asylum in Southeast Asia. 1981, the airport officially opens, welcoming its first passenger flight from Kuala Lumpur the same year. 2020, the airport is effectively shut down due to the COVID pandemic. It is briefly turned into a quasi-mall to help keep businesses open. 2027, acquired by Chinese real estate firm Sin Asia Corp, at the start of which is known as the Great Deregulation. Great, that sounds brilliant. An ongoing period of large-scale privatization of publicly owned businesses and infrastructure by Chinese and Korean megacorps. Wow. That will fucking suck. Nearly missed my flight. Nearly missed my flight reading all that. Alright. Well, that didn't work. It's not here. It's not in Hong Kong. Shanghai, so. Oops, no. It is half 2. It's a philatelic museum. Thank you for meeting me. I'm here to donate these stamps back to their origin country. I hope I came to the right place. These ones. These are incredible. Stamps from a time when Manchuria was governed by the Japanese. The museum can keep it, but he expects an official letter of acknowledgement. Specimens of our own, but we would never refuse more of these lovely artifacts. Besides, one of these is special. It's a consolation mark. It was used and sent from a city from within Manchuria. Any idea which? Well, that helps. Step 1. Where's Manchuria? Manchuria. Okay, Manchuria's in China, so that's helpful. If we go to maps. Where's maps? I'm blind. There's. Okay. Go to Manchuria. No, not the Manchurian candidate. the area of China known as Manchuria. Okay. Zoom out. And then harp. Giving me enough areas. The Harp Tavern in fucking Australia. No. You are useless, Google Maps. Right, Harp. Harp. Manchuria. Okay, it might be Harbin, so that might be a B, which is what I thought it might be. What are we searching for? We are looking for a city in the Manchuria region of China that's has the letters HRP or HRB. Northeast of China. We need to look for a city that has those 4 letters in its name. I think it's Harbin. I'm gonna try Harbin. Marked by our curator. You'll receive the acknowledgement letter soon. Maybe? Alright, let's go home, I guess. Or go to Athens, we could do the other one. I assume there's no other Greek ones. No. Alright, so Athens would be the other set of stamps. Okay, it is 10 past 7. And get the 9 o'clock. It's good that all the flights all cost the exact same amount of money. No matter where you're going. That's pretty good. Looks like Harbin. Oh, well, we're gonna find out. And the other one didn't have a stamp, or didn't have a cancellation stamp on it. Maybe the Parthenon lit up for Christmas? Interesting. Thank you for meeting me. I'm here to donate these stamps back to their origin country. Hope I came to the right place. Oh my. I've only seen stamps like these in online catalogs. I didn't think I'd come face to face with a real one. 5 months in 1912, Icaria was a free state after fighting its way out of Ottoman rule. During those 5 months, it printed its own stamps, and now, 2 beautiful specimens right here before me. What happened to Icaria after those 5 months? Well, probably like its namesake. Somebody burnt it. Eventually joined Greece, which it is still a part of today. If you have time to spare, I recommend a visit. It's a beautiful island. I want nothing more. Fortunately, I'm here on business. The business of leisure. This is being donated by a generous soul who wishes to remain anonymous. The museum can keep it, but yada yada. One more donor. The museum is eternally indebted to him. Thank you. I'll return it to our curator. You'll receive the acknowledgement letter. Something. Well then, we just got a little bit better with those stamps back where they belong. I deserve a Nobel Peace Prize. Or a nice bowl of ramen. Yeah, that's the better one. Better head back home. Okay. It's hard to avoid cliches when describing Greece's glorious capital. The birthplace of democracy, the cradle of Western civilization, continuously inhabited for over 3,000 years, Athens today may be a far cry from the powerful city-state that dominated the Mediterranean world, but it proudly retains much of its charm and passion. Emerging from the 2007 financial crisis, Athens went through decades of economic hardship, but is slowly getting back on its feet, very, very slowly. Despite many areas of Europe struggling to escape the stagnation brought about by the COVID pandemic, stop it! The city has become a melting pot of intrigue as agents from both Europe and the Middle East vie for influence over Greece and the region. 461 BC. We're not going to do a timeline of Athens, are we? Because this is going to go on for a while. Through a series of political maneuvers, Pericles becomes the de facto leader of Athens, ushering in a golden age of culture and learning. Golden age of culture and learning that would build the foundations of Western civilization. One will end up with thrombosis for traveling too much. Probably. These are all some really long haul flights too. 1935. Okay, that's quite the jump. We've gone from Pericles in 461 BC to the monarchy is restored after a long period of unrest, which followed the country's successful war for independence from the Ottoman Empire, with Athens as the capital of the revived Kingdom of Greece. And in 2030, which hasn't happened yet, a permanent holographic installation that recreates the ancient Acropolis lights up the city for the first time. It's activated daily from 8 p.m. to just before sunrise. Protests a year later prompt city officials to pledge that the installation will only use renewable energy. Well, that's something, I guess. Okay, we're going home. So, Singapore. And it is 3 in the morning. So that's the earliest flight we can get. Alright then. We got some messages. controls are a little bit fiddly to get to the different panels. Thank you for booking with Horace, your outbound flight. Oh, that's it? I thought that would have been there for a while. Anyway. Can I board yet? No. What about now? No? Alright. What about now? No? Still? Alright. Let's wait an hour. Okay, what about now? Let me on the flight! Let's wait another hour. I'm gonna miss my flight with all this waiting. Could have just hung around Athens, I suppose. Okay, now I'm allowed on the flight. Ooh. Yeah, that's another, like, 10-hour flight there. Alright. Head home. Where's the... I can't find myself on the map. Where am I? There I am. Alright, now to find out if we got it right. Was it Harbin? Alright, note of thanks for the Manchurian stamp. Dear Miss Dharma, the Shanghai Philatelic Institute would like to convey our heartfelt thanks to the donor of 5 Manchuria Era stamps. We would also like to thank you for your effort in personally delivering the stamps to us. Please inform you that you were right. Yes! The stamp was indeed sent from Harbin, once in the Manchurian realm, now in the northern province of Heilongjiang. It will make an excellent addition to our collection. Aw, yeah! I can still use the internet properly. A letter of gratitude from Yanis Kargopoulos. We at the Athens Philatelic Museum would like to express our sincerest gratitude to you and the donor of a priceless set of Icaria stamps. Excuse me. It is a valuable piece of Greek heritage and history, and your donation is appreciated by both the museum and many visitors who will come to admire. And many visitors to a philatelic museum, really? Anyway, please do stop by the next time you're in town. So that was Yanis and Zhangji Li. Okay. Anyway, got it right. Sick. What's up,
Lily.
Tiger Lily?
I have confirmation emails from Athens and Shanghai for the stamps.
Okay, well, we didn't have to go to Hong Kong, so that was a mistake. But otherwise, we were right.
Excellent. I'm sure Lucas will be quite pleased.
Will you be paying me?
Your payment will be transferred shortly. Great work.
How shortly? As soon as I press the A button?
Glad to be of service.
No, not quite.
Thanks for using Chinatown Detective Agency.
How about now?
Well,
No.
Chinatown Detective Agency could certainly be of more help to me. Do drop by whenever you can. Lucas's grievances with the temple and his family are becoming more complicated.
I mean, Lucas, you could just give me his number, or give him mine, and we wouldn't have to do this middleman stuff.
Sounds good. I'll be over when I can.
Thank you, Amira. Good to know there are still a few good, reliable people in this city.
They're there if you look. Speak soon.
Money in the bank, 22 grand now. Can definitely afford Myling's crazy prices. Stamp of approval, case closed. Many days later. The sender, something, is not a known contact. If you do not know this person, please delete the message. Good evening. I would like to inquire about your availability to assist in a confidential and very urgent matter that requires investigation. If possible, can we meet to discuss the matter in person? Afraid I cannot reveal details via email or call. I hope you understand. Looking forward to your reply. Anytime now. Dr. Pan. The Pan Doctor. Hi, Hey, I didn't get to say anything. Hi, Dr. Pan. Thank you for sending us a message. Us? At Chinatown Detective Agency, we pride ourselves in providing excellent services. Nope. Chinatown Detective Agency is Singapore's premier private investigation agency with over 8 years in law enforcement and no. Sure, meet you see you there. Happy to help. Where do you propose we meet? Come on, Dr. Pan, don't leave me on read. Can you meet at 11 p.m.? Bus stop something something something. I'm so sorry for the short notice. Not that short. It's like a whole day. You don't have a lot of time. Sure, see you at 11. Alright, bus stop CT14, St. Andrews Road. Well, we got a shit ton of time to kill. Thank you, Miss Dharma. See you soon.
Could be a waste of my time. But maybe not. Let's see what this Dr. Pan is all about.
The Curious... Yeah. The name of it's gone. Oh, no. Anyway, go to the bus stop in Civic District and meet the prospective client at 11 p.m. The Curious Case of Crystal Clear. Interesting. Google them in the meantime. Google Dr. Pan. Meet the Pan Doctor. Can I just go to Tiger Lilies then? You have a new email. Oh, that's from your man. That's fine. Can I leave? Sure you want to go to Chinatown? Yes. Hey. Going the wrong way. People's Park Food Center. The bus stop. Madame Chan's Palace. What is known as modern-day Chinatown was originally a large area in the west side of the Singapore River allocated by Stamford Raffles, better known as the founder of modern Singapore, for settlement by Chinese immigrants. In the old days, the area was split into different zones for different dialect groups: the Cantonese, Hokkiens, and Teochews. Almost certainly I've said those wrong. All had their own enclaves. Enclaves? Enclaves. I say enclaves. Anyway, the area was also known for their death houses, okay. Places where people who were near the end of their lives would stay and await their ends, so like a old folks' home. Right. It was believed that death shouldn't occur inside a house as it brings bad luck. In stark contrast, today, Chinatown is a vibrant center of nightlife that comes to life every sundown. That's what a nightlife is, but alright. And also where one can easily find a freelance detective to do a little digging. 1864, gas lamps light up the streets of Chinatown for the first time. 1942, air raids kill many in the crowded tenements of Chinatown during Imperial Japan's invasion of Singapore. 2037, current year, Chinatown Detective Agency officially opens for business by a former SPF and Interpol officer. That's us! Okay. How much time did that kill? Not a lot. Alright. I guess we can just go there? Let's go to the Civic District and hang out at the National Gallery. Like, there's the bus stop, but we're way too early, so... We're so early that we can't even go into the gallery. Can I even go here? Oh, it just skips ahead to it, okay. And he's dead!
Sorry, ma'am.
Sick!
This area is closed off. Please, keep moving.
No?
What's happened here? I see a body tent.
We're currently investigating the scene. Please, move along.
You're not doing much investigating, you're just chatting to me.
Are you CID? Who's your supervisor? Ronnie? Ronnie King?
I'm not allowed to divulge
You're allowed to say who your supervisor is, Chief.
Listen, I'm a PI. I was supposed to meet someone here. I've got a bad feeling he's under your body tent. I just want to have a look. I know the drill. I won't mess up your crime scene. And besides, Ronnie owes me one.
I have to check with Ronnie first. Come on, let me in. Come on.
You get 5 minutes. And please don't touch it.
5 minutes in this game?
Stick
That's
with me.
like instant. I've already lost 3, 4, 5. That's it. That was my 5 minutes. They're all gone. See an
Cause of
SBF
death?
drone, stop and let it scan you. Alright, cause of death.
Looks like multiple stab wounds to the abdomen.
Sick.
A passerby heard him call for help and called the police in.
Help, I'm being stabbed.
He was dead when they got here. The passerby is on her way to the station.
Why?
Do we have ID on the victim?
I'm afraid that's confidential until we release the information publicly.
Yeah, he's not wrong
Was
about
his
that.
last name Pan?
Yes.
He was the guy you were supposed to meet?
Yeah. He got in touch, wanted to speak with me. He was a potential client.
Carl Pan, according to his identity card. Worked at National Water.
Could I have a look at his smart device?
Tell you what, come with us to the station, give a statement. And I'll let you view the device, but under supervision.
Yeah, fine, that's fine.
Fair trade. Let's go.
Alright, but no handcuffs. Handcuffs stay in the bedroom. Oh, I'm just back? Didn't even get to look at it.
Hey, Justin.
What's up, Justin?
I just got back from your neck of the woods.
Yes, I know.
I know,
heard
I
about
was
Dr.
there.
Pan.
We met.
These jokers are moving too slow. They've dispatched one investigator to interview his family and colleagues. One investigator for potentially scores of people.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, Superintendent Ko.
Oh, it's crumbling, alright. Fucking hopeless. I hope you're onto something. You've probably got a better chance of getting any real leads on this.
I don't know, am I officially contracted to do this?
I managed to reset his email password on his device while the, trainee assigned to the evidence room took a bathroom break. I gotta say,
Sneaky.
Justin, you're working with the best and brightest, aren't you?
What do you want? Everyone goes into private.
Don't
practice.
start. Check his emails. You're bound to find something there.
How do you know?
I'll see
it's
what I
just
can
going to be
pull out of
emails about Viagra and
Would love it if
Sexy
you
singles
covered
in
my
your
tracks a
area.
bit.
Just do what you have to do. Or keep them out of your hair.
Yeah, I wanted you to cover my tracks, not keep them out of my hair. But sure, whatever. Hi, Carl. I'm not Carl. Okay. No, oh right, that's that guy's email. No, there won't be security at the venue. We don't feel the need for it, as it will be a small event. And yes, the event info was already included in the first email sent out last week. Here it is again. Venue, Miss Marlowe's residence, 9 Broadleaf Avenue. Nearest Mert station is the Bukit Timah. Please show the attached invite to get gate staff. To the gate staff. They're not employees of the company, so they won't know you by face. No invite, no entry. Please don't make me pick you up outside. Okay.
You were supposed to be at a party, Dr. Pan. Terribly unfortunate you won't be able to attend.
Is it? I don't know. It seems like a good thing, really. Love to get out of a party. You can fail some missions in Chinatown Detective Agency. Sometimes that means a missed opportunity to earn money. Other times it means game over and you have to start from the last save point. If you don't arrive at the event at the indicated time, you will fail this mission and start from the last save point again. So try to be punctual. Alright then. Attend the Crystal Clear Ball on 21, that's today, at 9. Plenty of time. Broadleaf Avenue, something something. Arrive between 6:30 and 8. Still plenty of time. Should I not get, like, a dress or something? What is the dress code? We have a new email. Some news. I know where Bukit Timah is. Alright. I mean, I find it unlikely that we're going to be late, but whatever. Nope. Yeah. Okay, we're obviously way too early. Bukit Timah Tin Hill in Malay is best known among Singaporeans as a wealthy part of town. Exorbitant land value means you'll find less public housing and more modern homes of the old money families in this neighborhood. That also means more police presence and a better overall level of security, but if rumors are to be believed, the city's most powerful figures in the criminal underworld reside here without scrutiny. The nearby Bukit Timah Nature Reserve is popular among cyclists and hikers. Okay, well we're way too early, so let's wait. 1 a.m. We need to be here at 18. Okay, that's 18 hours we're going to be waiting for. Alright. Feeling there was probably other things we could have done, but whatever. Oh, we did get a dress. Just took care of that for us. Justin, I'm at the event. Great, snoop around, talk to people. You're bound to find something out. Good old detective work, just like the old days, eh? Yeah, but no one knows who you really are. What's your story? Most of these folks are National Water employees. I can't pass off as one of them. I'm a journalist covering the event for an industry publication. Alright, that'll do. Less talking, more asking, and listening is probably the best approach. Dialogue options are available in certain situations. Speak to the guest to reveal your options. I can't talk to this person? Alright. Well, aren't you a sight? I get that a lot. A pin, you must be from the ministry. Attention to detail, so smart. Yes, Gerald Chan, Minister of Trade and Industry, at your service. And you are? It's a junior journalist covering the event. Junior? For beauty and brains, you ought to be editor. Oh, Mr. Chan, what do they put in the water that's turned you into a master of flattery? Oh, you're not drinking, I see. Shame. This water will be costing a classy credit soon enough. I bought a little dose of my own from home. Good old vodka blends in nicely with water. Crystal clear. Answer to our problems. Government, we've been struggling to upkeep the services. And along came the Tisha with the most excellent idea. I mean, some people might not be for it, but that's up to them. It is where we are. Public needs their services to run smoothly. The government needs the money. My job is to make sure that happens. Besides, the company's owners have been very generous. Tell me, have you seen the inside of a Vortex 3 before? Maybe a little later. Could you give me a peek? My pleasure, my dear. Carl, the guy who was causing trouble with some powerful people, you don't mess with money, little girl. Alright, that's the end of him. Granite statues of a rejoicing deity. Beautiful adornments to a lovely looking pool, luxury living at its finest. More suits. Me? You want to talk to me? What do you mean you don't know about Crystal Clear? I was just covering the event for a news portal. I was hoping I could learn more about it. Well, it's only the most revolutionary new initiative from the government. Why don't you wait for our CEO's address? She's giving a short speech in a minute or two. Carl? I don't think I know him. Killed, you say? Goodness. Alright, you knew nothing. Who's this pimp guy? Something I can help you with. I can't promise anything. Honestly, no one really knows about it. At least not everyone. Tonight's supposed to be the announcement, so I'm just as clueless as you are. Carl? Maybe Sally knows? She works in engineering. More statues. No. Want to talk to... No. Talk.
Apologies, my dear.
Oh,
That's
dear.
my cue. Let's talk later.
She has
Good
actual
evening,
voiced
ladies
lines.
and gentlemen. Welcome to my humble abode. Thank you for joining us on this marvelous occasion. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the future of water consumption in Singapore.
A straw.
I'm sure you all agree with us that in life, you should get what you pay for.
I mean, it'd be nice if we could get things and not have to pay for them.
And why should water be any different? Tonight we are officially unveiling Crystal Clear, the water of the
Because
future.
water is a public commodity, and as such the public owns it and shouldn't be behind a paywall.
I see many of you are already enjoying this feat of product design. Purified water fortified with nutrients and flecked with microscopic gold. For that added sense of luxury.
Why? It's Goldschlagen without the alcohol, okay. Weird.
National Water will be introducing Crystal Clear as a subscription plan.
Oh my god.
Which should roll out to the public in a couple of weeks.
A subscription plan for water. That's a bill. That's just a bill. It's something you have to pay for.
And for tonight only, help yourself to as much as your heart desires. And sign up to the Gold Plan at a special employee discount. Cheers, and enjoy the evening.
So how do they recover the gold? Can I talk to her now? Now.
Ah, hello. Which department do you work in?
The journalism department.
I'm a journalist at Sea Insider. I was hoping to hear from you about this bold new project.
Oh, I didn't know the press would be here. Ask away. It is not just the inevitable future, it is the inevitable now.
Is it? Is it inevitable? Really? Charging
In
people
all
for...
other areas of life, we
public
choose
works?
our level of quality and commitment. Mobile plans, connectivity speed, food subscriptions. Water was just the next
Food
logical
subscriptions.
step. There was worry that it was using a public service to deliver a good that
Yeah.
only few could afford.
Yeah,
But I
that is a
mean,
problem.
It's not a crime to give the market what they want.
Who wants this? Who wants
National Water needs to stay profitable, and if that
No,
means
they
giving
don't.
the upper
It's a
class
service.
better products and services, then that's where we would
this?
fit.
Services don't need to make a product. They just need to be able. Sorry, services don't need to make a profit. They just need to be able to run. That's why they're called a service, not a product.
National Water is not a charity after all. We have shareholders. Carl, does he work for me?
Yes.
I can't be expected to keep track of the thousands of employees. I'm a visionary, not a robot.
Right. You have a secretary though.
Surely someone with vision would notice something like this happen.
Are you suggesting that I'm lying? Listen, I don't know who this Carl is, but you're not the first person to accuse me of doing what's necessary to pull this company out of the abyss.
Murder?
Sure, I didn't get to the top without shaking a few branches, but that doesn't make me guilty of anything but success.
Isn't it? Depends what you did to shake those branches.
I'm at the top of my game. Why would I be involved in something like this and mess all that up?
Because there's something wrong with Crystal Clear.
I don't think I like where this interview is going. I give you no permission to publish anything we just spoke about. Unless you want to hear from our little legion of lawyers. Enjoy your evening.
Well, sucks to be you, because I'm not actually a journalist. Can I have some canapes? Sashimi, cheeses, cured meats, dim sum. Not really a meal, but I suppose if you ate enough. How many of the guests are headed to a fast food joint after the party? Or you could just stay here and just eat all of it. Oh, hello. Hi. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just hoping to ask you a few questions. I'm writing an article about the event. I don't think I'm the right person to interview, but sure, how can I help? It's not the best thing since bottled water, I assure you of that. And of course, I think it's the best product on the market, or soon to be on the market. Scientists at the company have signed many non-disclosure documents declaring I won't reveal any details about the product, so there's no use in asking me about it. Surely National Water is transparent about the whole thing. They don't shout about their grand scheme only being beneficial to those who can afford it, and for the investors who benefit. They don't mention it because they don't want the rich to know what the rest of us end up with. Shit, I've said too much. You heard, huh? Carl was so much braver than me. He was the kind of guy that just wanted to do the right thing, make sure the truth got out. I warned him he was playing with fire. He thought he had the evidence. The city has gone to the fucking dogs. What is it now? Justin, something stinks at National Water. I'm pretty sure some sort of collusion is taking place between some government officials and the company. Time to call a friend at Interior. Do you think you can dig out some more evidence? Excuse me. What we need is a paper trail. If I can get into Letitia's email somehow. Sure he's got a computer or terminal inside the house. Perhaps a tour of the premises is in order. Try, but no guarantees. If there's nothing, I'm out of here. Alright, wait for my call back to the office. Give me a drink. It's an open bar tonight. It's good for me. Liquor gets the tongue wagging. Hang on, I can talk to the guy. Would you like a drink? I like to stay dry, thanks. Oh, it's not alcohol, it's water. Everything is water. You can ask the company CEO or the government official. He's around here somewhere. The scientist too. She might know more. I don't know, Carl. Does he work for the company? Sorry, can't help you there. All right, he doesn't know anything, which makes sense. All right, can I just walk into the house? No, I can't. Can I stealth my way in somehow? No. How to get in? Grass statues. Okay, maybe I just ask her for a tour. Let's try that. Can I talk to her again? Yes, you again? Sorry, it's just that the courtyard lavatories are all full. Do you mind if I use another bathroom? I suppose so. You can access the guests' washroom, just to the right of the main rear doors. Trying to be gone for too long. I think about strangers in my home. I mean, so does everybody. Back in no time. I'm in. Justin, I'm in a study. Here's a computer. I try and hack into her emails. Take my sweet time if I were you. Get out in the next 5 minutes, with or without intel, or you're in some deep shit. 5 minutes again. 5 minutes in this game is like a second. What do we got? Inner peace in 18 easy steps. The path to finding your purpose. If this isn't a cry for help, I don't know what is. Right, computer. Asia's longest river. Fuck. This is more sleuthing required. I have no idea. Okay. Asia's longest river, the local name. Local name. Asia's... Ganges? It's the only one I know, so it's probably not. Asia... longest... river... name. Local name. Yangtze. Or Yangtze. Which one? Anyway, it wasn't the Ganges. Alright, let's try go with the first spelling. Yang. Let's see. Incorrect. Fuck. Yangtze? Shit. How much longer do we have? I don't know. We'll try the other name, I guess. Although it doesn't say this is the local name. Shangjiang? Okay, that was it. Alright. Take care of it. We've got an issue. Apparently our IT manager has proof that someone from engineering is illegally copying confidential information onto a personal device. Information that could sink the entire project. Expect that the professional fees you've been paid covers cleaning up stuff like this. Nothing messy, please. Just get the stolen information back and scare the hell out of the little shit. Somebody said I'll take care of it. Hi, Letitia. Make sure to drop by. Many thanks. Affy, I'd like to speak to you in person. I'm happy to take you through the project in more detail to address your concerns. I'm sure you'll see things my way. Drop by at 5 p.m. Please tell Jenny you have an appointment. Forward to our meeting. The email finds you well. After having gone through the documentation provided by corporate, I found some things to be incredibly disturbing. I have some questions. You're proposing 3 service tiers: crystal clear, pure, and basic. Are we not breaking some sort of trade law by doing this? Documentation details the chemical impurities of each tier. Are you aware that basic falls below national guidelines? There are also borderline toxic levels of arsenic in pure, and actual toxic levels of arsenic in PFDA in basic. This is very distressing, and I must seek clarification from you on whether these have been given the proper oversight it deserves. Wait, any clarification from your side. Happy. Justin, I don't know where to begin. What? What did you find? You back at the office. This whole thing is crooked to the core. National Water is poisoning the water supply. They're a literal Batman villain. Got evidence that will probably send the government scrambling. I should probably get out of here.
Justin, hi. I wasn't expecting a +1.
Oh, neither was I.
Amira, this is Deputy Secretary of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, Kiran Iyer.
What's up, Kieran?
Ms. Dharma, a pleasure to meet you. Excellent work on national water.
Kiran has been on a crusade to expose corruption in his ministry. Chen and Marlo are just the tip of the iceberg, apparently.
The emails that you found were a very important lead, and we managed to interrogate quite a few employees at National Water, and that led to several key testimonies.
That was fast. All within the last 10 seconds?
We've got enough to put the both of them behind bars very soon. I've been trying to find evidence against Minister Chen for months now. You have answered my prayers.
Well, you're welcome, I guess.
Now, as Justin has said, I really am on a crusade to expose people like Minister Chen and their corrupt practices in office. I hope you've got space for another client.
Sure. Knock
Of
yourself
course.
out.
Happy to be of service.
Please do come over to my office at the ministry sometime soon. There's something I need to walk you through. Something that could cause shockwaves if we get to the bottom of it.
Sounds good. This sounds like my kind of job.
Business is booming, isn't it, Dama? Where's my card?
That sounds like a conflict of interest to me, Superintendent Ko.
He's making a joke. Come on.
Hey, chill. It's a joke. You know what a joke is, right, Mr. Iyer?
Well, time to punch out. I've got an early damage control meeting tomorrow.
Well, knock yourself out.
I hope to see you again very soon, Mr. Arman.
I'll be sure to drop by when I can.
Justin, get a shower and a change of clothes, man. You look rough.
Night, Kieran.
This is my only suit you want from me.
So, what do you think? How am I doing?
Not bad, but may I offer some advice?
Sure.
Remember Detective Fong? Nick Fong?
Vaguely. He worked the murder-suicide at the retirement home? St. Vitus or something?
St. Vitus Home for the Aged. Yeah. I don't know if you ever found out. You left the force before it happened. Nick hung himself at home in 2026.
He hanged himself.
His wife found him after coming home from work.
Hey, NVI all zeros. How many hours are you in? 2, maybe? Very early.
My God. I never knew. I didn't really know him.
He wasn't cut out for homicide. They shouldn't have put him there. Nobody asked about him, no well-being status reports or anything like that. The St. Vitus case was one thing. Then he had to do a couple of other tough ones. One didn't even land a conviction. The guy was never charged. Rich kid.
Oof.
Nick had to explain to the poor girl's parents why the person who kidnapped and killed their daughter was able to leave the country and study abroad like nothing happened. He saw the lowest of the low. And when you see that shit, and you see too much of it, it fucks with you.
I was a cop once, too. I know what this line of work makes you give. So if you're going to offer me sage advice on how not to let it get to my head, save it.
No, I know. I'm just saying you gotta choose and pick your work. You've got the luxury of being able to do that now that you're a PI.
Too much of a luxury. Still gotta pay the bills.
You take on all 3 clients at the same time, something's going to be.
What do you suggest then?
3? How do you know how many clients I have?
Pick one. Get to know the client and get to the bottom of their problem. Be more focused and a lot less exhausted.
Who do you suggest I go with?
That's up to you. You've got a client that's connected to the rich and powerful. And I heard you did some work for Lily. Watch out for that one. She plays chess, but the rest of the room is playing checkers.
Let me sleep on it.
She also does those really hard stamp puzzles.
Yeah. I'm coming.
What was that?
Bombing.
Great. I got a 4th client.
What? I'm coming along. Let's go.
Oh, full scene one this time. Got water drones? Wouldn't they just fly all over the place if you tried to push that much pressure through? Wouldn't they just like all over the place?
Riz, what's going on?
Bombing. What does it look like? Hang on, sir. Civil is trying to contain the fire and convert a number of fatalities and injuries.
When did it happen?
Around 8:30. There's a team compiling surveillance footage now.
Justin.
We're going to need ambulances. Call for extra. Where is...
Hey, Justin!
What?
Look at this.
Okay, it's static. The hand that wields the flaming sword is burned by a fire that knows no master. Good night, Singapore, and good luck. Hey, we hit the title screen! Chinatown Detective Agency. Kinda wish they'd played the music there a bit longer, it was pretty good. 2 weeks later. At the end of every month, Amira receives her rent and utility bills. Fuck. They'll be sent as emails and can be found in her inbox. You can pay them directly from these emails. Amira will be under constant pressure to keep her bills paid, so manage her money carefully. Warning. If Amira doesn't pay her bills for 2 months straight, it's game over. You can now manually save your game, as long as you're not in the middle of a mission. The game will still autosave at the end of each mission. 3 potentially big clients, but I've only got enough bandwidth to work full time for one of them. Last thing I want is to bite off more than I can chew. So who's it gonna be? I should call them and let them know. It's time to choose which client Amira will work for full time. This is a decision that will permanently affect the game's story and the missions available to you. Once you decide to commit to the client of your choice, there's no going back, unless you start a new game or load a save game before you make the decision. You don't have to make that decision right now. You can choose to do another case for each of the 3 clients before making up your mind. When you're ready, you need to inform the client you want to work with via phone call. Open your list of contacts with the contacts button on your dial pad. Call one of them now to get started on your next case, or to inform a client you want to work with full-time with them. Note that you'll only be able to call the clients about your decision when you're not currently on an active mission. Alright then. Rent and utilities. How much you hit me for? 6 grand. Fuck you. Dear Miss Dharma, your latest monthly rent and utilities are due. Please complete a transfer of 5 grand for rent, 1 grand for utilities. Thank you in advance, and warm regards from these assholes. Ugh. Fine, here's your shit. Painful. Later in the game, you might get the opportunity to recruit people into your detective agency. Sick. But first, you'll need to expand your office. Call the real estate agent from your contacts list. They'll help you arrange for more office space. This game has a lot going on. Note that the larger your office, the more expensive your monthly bills, so don't do this until you're ready. Okay, well, I don't think we're ready. Just yet. I think... You have a new email. Yeah, I read it. And the estate agent is a new contact. Okay. How do I save? Oh, I have load game. How do I save a game? Maybe it's a contact. Maybe I make a phone call to save? Estate agent, just Kieran, Tiger Lily. No. You do not make a phone call to save. How does one save the game? It says I can, just doesn't say how. Call Rupert, Tiger Lily, or Kieran. Let them know you'd like to get on a new case, or inform them of your decision to work full-time with them. Access them via your contacts list. How do I save? Laptop? No. Is it inside settings for some reason? No. Mm-hmm. Is it underweight? Very good question that I would really like to know the answer to is how the hell do I save the game? Am I blind? Just started the tutorial, thanks. It's time to choose now. You can now manually save your game as long as you're not in the middle of a mission. How? How do I manually save my game? Is it inside load game? Okay. All right, well that's weird. I don't know how to do it. No. Is there a special number I need to call to save? No. Minus doesn't do anything. Nope. Oh shit. No. Okay. If you hold Y, you can find all of the things that you can interact with, so that's something. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't know, and it's coming to the end of the stream anyway. So, yeah, I guess we'll leave it there. So that's Chinatown Detective Agency. Just playing it for a little bit. It's part of my For a Bit series where I just play the opening bit of some of the games to see what they're like and just give you guys a look at them as well. This is a really cool game. I do like the whole actually do your research of real world stuff to see if you can figure it out. That is interesting. It's a little difficult when you don't necessarily know what you need to look for, but it's a fun idea. It's a fun mechanic. And then how different the game is and how different the story will be depending on who you decide to go all in on. You know, I guess it's essentially 3 different stories, 3 different campaigns you run. And then the management of the office will probably be interesting, you know, trying to keep track of your money and completing missions quickly so that you can rack up money quickly, so you're not having to you're able to expand out your office very quickly. Keep saying quickly. The word has lost all meaning. Anyway, tomorrow on the stream we'll be playing more Elden Ring. I'll be hoping to wrap up the Age of Stars quest ending, so we'll be in a position that if I ever do manage to finish the game, we'll be able to get that ending out. There's a bit of the Palace of Blood, I think is what we're in as well, but I hate it, so we might not actually do it on stream. And then there is a mysterious magic village that I have located in the snowfields that we'll probably take a look at that as well. And then I don't know how long that'll take. I guess we'll see. Sunday, weekly news recap. So we're going over the industry news or video game news, new releases or games that were updated or games that were delayed, any of that kind of news and shit. We'll go over that on Sunday. Tuesday, continuing Ghostwire Tokyo. And Wednesday is when I do Foley Fables, which is a series for games that are a bit more laid back and are mostly about the story and, you know, don't have too much interaction in them. You know, you're mostly there for the narrative. So like walking sims, stuff like this, really, point and clicks, that kind of thing. Mostly puzzle games or stuff that is like visual novels and things like that. I don't know. It's a fairly loose categorization that I have. I know when it's a Foley Fable, but I can't necessarily explain why it would be. But we finished Paradise Killer last week, so I am looking for a new game to do for Foley Fables, and I am thinking we will do Soma. That is a game I really like, and I really like its story. Story necessarily, but it does present a lot of really interesting existential questions about what it is to be human, and is your body required for that? You know, is the physical meat required for you to still be human, and so on. I don't know. It brings up some really interesting questions. So that was what we'll do for Wednesday. So hopefully you'll have some interest in any of those. And if you do, follow me on Twitch. Or if you'd rather watch things not live and watch them afterwards, the VODs are over on the YouTube channel. Or if you just want to keep up to date on the channel stuff, the Twitter. Doomtrain5 is the handle for all of those. Hopefully I'll see you around. Anyway, thanks for dropping by tonight, and have a good rest of your evening, night, day, morning, breakfast, whatever it is you're doing. Have a good whatever it is. Alright. Alright. Bye-bye.